If you're in the cryptocurrency markets today and you're experiencing fear, uncertainty, and doubt about the future of this bull market, you're doubting Bitcoin and Ethereum and your favorite altcoins, I want you to stick around to the end of this video because I want to give you some really good insights and data that I believe will help shape your perspective to see this bull market in the state that it's really in, which is an accumulation phase. Accumulation phases last a few months. They drive everybody nuts because Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're just below their all-time highs, but the altcoins are bleeding out. Many people are overexposed to altcoins too early, and so what happens is your portfolio starts to drop in value. You might be fully allocated into the market already, and you're just experiencing these lows, and it sucks. But at the end of the accumulation phase, you get the parabolic run in crypto. And in most instances, when these altcoins do turn around, they end up making up for these losses in a very short period of time. So you end up going right back to where you first bought in, and then it shoots right past that. And it's very quick, and you want to start preparing now as opposed to just succumbing to the immediate price action, which can cause the fear, the uncertainty in these markets. So let's hop in, look at the data, and I believe by the end of this video, you're going to feel a lot better about the markets. So this is the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. So essentially right now it's at 29. So we're in definitely fear territory in regards to the markets. So these sentiment indicators are great because they just kind of give us really good data on the state of the market and where all the investors are at. The last time it was at 29 was all the way back here in January of 2023. So December 2022 and January 2023, the Fear and Greed Index was sitting at 29. I can't believe that. I thought September it was around 29, but it was only 41 in the fall, which is crazy. So let me show you this. I actually put a red X right here where the Fear and Greed Index was, this is September 12th, was at 41. This was a period of just everybody was experiencing the same type of emotions as they are now. But look at this rise here in Bitcoin. Look at this. It literally did pretty much a 3x right off of those lows. Amazing. So this is the power of these accumulation phases because they give time for the market to just establish a base before these parabolic runs. And this ran all the way into the highs of March. And then we had that local top. We went into the halving. This vertical line is the halving that I drew out, which was April 19th. And then here's where we're at now. So we're essentially, let's see how many days we're in from the halving. So we're about 84 days post-halving, and look at this. We'll go to the former halving in May 11th of 2020, and we'll see how long it really took for this market to kind of get going back then. And I believe when I measured it out, it was like 160 days. So let's grab it from right here, and then look at this. Just kind of bring it over here. Yeah, so about 150 days. So that means that would bring us into September. So about mid-September, right into October, which lines up with, how these markets typically run. So here is the total three. This is all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And if we look at the lows here from September 2023, this is kind of where we were looking at before on Bitcoin. This is when the Fear and Greed Index was at 41. It's 29 right now. And you could see the altcoin market, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, ran up about a 2.5x into those local highs of March 17th. So right in around mid-March. So this is, if you were selling here, you essentially missed out on this move here. And that's what happens. This is a trap. See, it goes sideways for so long, but really what's happening is it's just building a base for the next move. And that's what we're going to see again. We're just seeing this move where we're just building this nice base, and then we make that nice good parabolic run. And the next run is going to be much higher than this run here. So I'm really excited. I want you to be excited too. Also, some really good news. The German government, or Saxony, the state of Saxony, they are out of their Bitcoin. They've sold off all their Bitcoin. So this is really good news. This means that the sell pressure from this particular entity is no longer going to affect the Bitcoin price. So I think that we're kind of in the clear now. It doesn't mean that there can't be some seller that'll come along, some large seller like the German government that can sell a lot of Bitcoin supply, but I believe that we're moving forward. It just, you could see on the chart too with Bitcoin, you see a lot of these demand wicks here. So you see a lot of buy pressure here. When you see the price wick down here, could just see it just getting bought up really quickly. So these are all really good signs. Look at this. We got Ethereum ETF inflows could hit 10 billion, sending ETH to new highs, according to this analyst. So I was trying to research this analyst. He's from MVG Global. They have 1 billion assets under management, and they're invested in all these crypto companies. So he essentially is saying that, and he's bringing up some really good points, that we could see 1 billion per month as a base case for the next few months, just because ETH is less available on exchanges because much of the ETH is staked. So people are earning yield on their ETH. And so this is really important to point out. And I like how, he just said, like, we saw 15 billion in inflows for Bitcoin, and I think we're probably going to see 5 to 10 billion for Ethereum. So I expect a very positive price impact, sending us to all-time highs by early Q4. So that's not too far away. We're already in Q3. 3 more months, we're in Q4, and I think we're just going to see a totally different market. And I think a lot of people are going to look back around this time and they're going to wish that they bought more Bitcoin and Ethereum and their favorite altcoins, because now is the time to get positioned. Now is not the time to get fearful. Again, remember, history doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes, and we could see these structures. So you see, see this base that was created? This base was created for this parabolic run. Same thing's happening again. We're getting a nice base that's going to be created, then we get the parabolic run. So my goal with this video is just to show you that we have to create this base before we make the next leg up. And you don't want to succumb to the immediate price action and your emotions in this market, because again, it can neutralize your ability to take rational actions. You might end up selling out, and then you see the price goes up. And it's one of the worst feelings is when you sell and then you see the price start to move, and you're like, damn, I was right there. I could have bought. I saw the prices at this level. I can't believe I did this. It's okay. Right now, we still have time. And also, too, these periods of the market where we go sideways, these are beautiful times, because if you want to take your mind off the market, don't pay attention to the news. Stay off of crypto Twitter, because there's a lot of toxicity on there. In most instances, people are just going to give you their opinion on where they think the market is. In some instances, it's just bearish. Trust me, these were the same folks that were out there in September of 2023. I was looking at some of these Twitter posts and threads, and they were saying, oh, Bitcoin can't go up, the altcoin market can't go up because of X, Y, and Z and interest rates. That's all a mid-curve take. We want to left curve this. We don't want to mess this up. So the way that we do it is we look at the past cycles. We look at these periods of sideways price action as establishing a base for the next leg higher. And so this way you could stay focused. So again, my recommendation is don't pay attention to the news, stay off of crypto Twitter, focus on your plan for when the parabolic bull run starts, your take profit strategy. Also learn more about blockchain technology, learn more about this industry. I want to try to put as many videos as I can out to educate everyone about these digital assets, because it's another way to keep your mind focused, so that this way you're not experiencing fear. Because the markets, they don't look too good. And if you're over allocated into altcoins, that can definitely put you in a negative state. Trust me, I've been there. But I just want you to know that everything is going to be great, because, we're only 84 days past the halving. And typically we're going to start to run at about 150 days post-halving. So we're almost there. That's mid-September. I think the markets are going to start to move up in late Q3, Q4, and we're going to see an entirely different market. If you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe, bell button, all, and I'll see you in the next video.